we're all very excited here today because tomorrow we go and pick up our foal. I'm briefly going to show you the ones that were in the final cut and didn't make it. This was one of them. Now she didn't make the grade only because she's in Spain and we can't travel to meet her. So as much as I've liked this one, the coronavirus has put paid to going and seeing her. Predicting a horse's height when mature is not easy. As a rule of thumb, a yearling will grow 2 hands more. A 2-year-old will grow 1 hand more. The Woodlander yearling filly, I really loved the look of her and the way she moved. She was advertised to mature at 16 hands, but I really don't think that she's going to be as small as that. Her dam is 17.2 and her sire is 16.2. They measured her for me and she's standing 14.2 now. I think it's too much of a risk that she's going to be bigger than 16 hands, so I've ruled her out. You might remember I was going to see this yearling filly. This is the one whose sire is First and Look and his sire is First and Ball, so very well bred by stallions owned by Paul Schockermola. But the coronavirus lockdown hit us, so we couldn't go and see her. So they sent me this video of her. She will be fine height-wise. Not bad mover, but to me, the way her head and neck are set on the body, I don't like that. Each to their own, of course, but I'm talking about myself and what I like and what I don't like. And no, I'm afraid having seen this video, I'm not going to go and see her now. The picture and the videos that are now following of the coloured horses you haven't seen before, as I only found these after my last post of the youngsters that I was interested in. I was quite keen until I realised they weren't going to be big enough. They are going to mature at probably about 15.1, 15.2, and I've got others that are going to mature at 15.3, 16 hands, which suits me better. So I'm not going to go any further with these 2 fillies. This is a 2-year-old Andalusian gelding, which you've not seen before. I considered him for a short time because he's so near to where we live, whereas everything else is so far away. Nothing wrong with him, but he just didn't have the wow for me that I'm looking for. The rest of the warm bloods I decided against for one reason or another, which then leaves 4. And they're all Andalusians, and they're either owned or jointly owned by Karen. I really like this guy. He's a cream pearl. He has green eyes, so that's something that not everybody likes. I love this little buckskin girl. There's just something about the way she moves and holds herself. Really like her. She's lived out all winter, 24/7, so she's not looking perhaps at her best. So you just have to look past that. Love this guy. He's not quite a year old, and Karen has handled him quite a bit because he's been in at night in the winter. Whereas the little buckskin girl, she's been out 24/7 and hasn't been handled at all. So she's, well, wild, really. He seems quite bold because there's the plastic bag on a stick. I'm very keen on this guy. I think I've got to say at this stage he's my favourite. I like a horse with plenty of go, and he has. Marvellous turn of speed. Excellent canter pirouette. The only thing that I have a concern about is he dishes. He dishes quite a lot his near fore, and he does dish his off fore, just from what I can tell on this video, like the rest of you. I don't know how bad that is. If it's very bad, that would rule him out. Apollo dishes his off fore, so I will accept a little bit of dishing. I won't accept really bad dishing because it can put a strain on the joints with them not moving straight. I love how it gets his hind legs under him. Really excellent. Here he is as a yearling.
We're on our way to view some youngsters. It's been a long time coming because of the coronavirus. It's now the 23rd of May. We were hoping to do this at the end of March, so anyway, we're here, and it has been raining a little bit. This is a 3-hour journey for us, but I'm sure it's going to be well worth it. We've got 3 to have a look at, and we like the look of them all on the videos. So fingers crossed we're going to find one that we like. We're also going after Karen's to see a jointly owned 2-year-old that you may remember from my last video. He's the only 2-year-old that we're going to see, and he's another hour and a half across country from Karen's. Hello there! Yes, no problem, straight here, excellent direction. We won't come and shake hands. Never been used, but we've brought them out, we've dug them out. We've had them for years. Knew they'd come in. Hello, yes, we've come to see you. Yes, we have. Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's funny, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Karen has brought her in from the field to wean her. Unfortunately, we can't go in because she's too wild, but we can look at her through the bars. And we did see a good video of her, I think, with the movement. So I'm pretty confident that she's a good one, even though we can't really go in and touch her or anything. I've muted all the sound because there's a lot of chit chat going on, and you just don't want to be listening to all that. This beautiful Palomino is Mum.
Hello, Chili. Hello, lad. How you doing? Good boy. Hi. Good boy. Hello, you. Hello. Yes, you're a nice chap, aren't you? We've come a long way to see you. Yes. And your friend in there as well. Yes, we have. You're a good, nice chap, aren't you? Yes, how are you doing? How are you doing? Good lad, aren't you? Oh, dear. Good boy, yes, I saw you with a plastic bag and you weren't frightened of it, were you?
No, I thought I might get some movement shots.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good though. Because,
Oh yes.
Yeah, because my Arabian, if you did that with him, even now, he would be, oh, yeah.
Really?
And I practice it.
I slowed this down so you can see that wasn't an aggressive kick, it was just a nothing, really. He's very much like Apollo in his desire to be with humans. I hope you'll join us tomorrow when we go to visit his brother and we also take a look at the cream pearl. We're always very interested to read your comments, don't forget. If you're new to my channel and have enjoyed the video and would like to see more, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon for reminders. Thanks very much. TTFN.